Hello, welcome to 5B. You'll be solving two-step equations using distribution property and combining like terms. You will need one of these papers. If you do not have one, go ahead and hit pause on that video and go ask your teacher. It's very important before you start that you go ahead and write your name, the folder that you're in folder 5B, today's date, and which attempt you're on. I'm going to make this my first attempt today. You are going to be given 6 equations. So you're going to use the first 6 boxes in order to show your work. You will also be given 2 step-out questions. So go ahead and answer those in those 2 spots. Here are your 6 equations. You need to write down 1 equation per box, and you will have 5 minutes to do your work. Feel free to pause the video, write your problems down, and then of course hit play, and that will time you out for 5 minutes. Good luck and show all of your work in your boxes. Thank you. Okay, time is up. I'm going to go ahead and model the answer to number 1 for you. Remember, before we can start solving the equation, draw that line down the middle. One of the first things we need to do is make sure each side of the equation is simplified. The left side is not, because it has parentheses. I need to use distribution property in order to simplify the left side. I'd be left with 6x. Don't forget to multiply 6 times 2 also. So 6x plus 12 equals 24. A trend a lot of times that we see in math is that the 6 is not multiplied by all the numbers inside the parenthesis. Now I have a very nice two-step equation. My job is to isolate the variable. In order to solve for x, I'm going to use opposite or inverse operations. My first is to subtract 12 from both sides. And bring down 6x. And 12 minus 12 cancels. 24 minus 12 is equal to 12. I'm going to divide both sides by 6. Since the left side reads 6 times 6, the inverse or the opposite operation is division. X equals 12 divided by 6, which is 2. Hopefully you got that answer. Your first step out question is to go ahead and simplify the left side of the following equation. Okay, I'm going to now model number 2 for you. Again, I always like to draw that line down the middle. Reminds me that what I do to one side, I must do the other. I notice that I first need to simplify the left side a little bit. Need to solve for x. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide, since it's being divided by 3, I'm going to multiply both sides by 3 first. Sometimes I like to put that right over 1. That makes cross cancellation look a lot prettier. Now I'm left with x plus 7 equals 30. Now I'm going to go ahead, I still need to simplify, and x is still not isolated. So the left side of the equation reads x plus 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. I am left with x, this cancels, equal to 23. Now, we picked this problem out for a very good reason. We like students to notice the difference between this problem and this problem. In this problem, my first step must be to multiply both sides by 3, because x plus 7 is the whole numerator. In this case, 3 is the denominator in x divided by 3. So I can just go ahead and worry about the 7 first in this equation. So if you look at this problem and you were to solve for x, which I would like for you to do, could you also write down what is the first step in this problem? Nice job. Here are the following 4 problems left on your paper. Go ahead and check your work. If you ever need more time, just hit pause and make sure to look at all the steps in case you have a difficult problem. I'd like for you to notice number 5. Do you notice how in order to simplify the left side of the equation, I first added 5x plus 3x to get 8x? Please always remember to do that. Always simplify before solving. Here, I'd like for you guys to just self-reflect. What error did you make? Did you circle it? And is there anything you could do to help you not make that error? For example, some strategies I use is I've always drawn arrows for distribution property or underlined like terms. Drawing the line down the middle is another strategy that you can use. Now think about those strategies that you chose for yourself. And you're going to go ahead and do sprint number 2. You want to improve between sprint 1 and sprint 2. So try not to make those same errors. You will have 6 problems again that are very similar. With these 6 problems, you will have 5 minutes and begin. Okay, time is up. Here are your answers. Number 1, x equals 2. Number 2, x equals 56. Number 3, x equals 2. Number 4, x equals 11. Number 5, x equals 0. This is a tough one. Number 6, x equals 3. Now, I'd like for you to record how you did. So count the total amount correct. Check out your sprint 1. Did your score improve? And by how much? Nice job. You're going to hand in your paper to your teacher when you're all done. Thank you very much.